we've got one last one for you tonight. It is going to be the GMU A team. They are undefeated. They are in first place at 5-0. They are going up against the 1-5 Hood College team that has just played tonight against the Howard Community College Team 1, and a fantastic match they played. They should be nice and warmed up. This should be a great match for us, as this one is already underway. It looks like both teams have already scored a goal, so we are in game one about a minute and a half in and tied 1-1 each. And we are back in action here. Our final match of the night, and you know it's going to be good. Everyone's been good so far tonight. Why wouldn't this one be as well? Devin flipped up Titanium. He'll slam it home. Devin, a beautiful little helper as he just flips it into the air, and Titanium gets just enough of it to flip it over. Slammin, who was trying to sit there and be patient to make a play on it defensively, but GMUA gets ahead 2-1. Minute and a half into this game one. Hood College trying to go for the upset, and you know everybody else in the conference, in the Capital Division in particular, is looking at this match and hoping that Hood College can find the upset, hoping that George Mason can be knocked down and take their first loss of the season. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. What a backflip pass from Titanium. He hits it up into the air, flips it backward, and just sits it on a silver platter for JK. And JK, you know he's not going to miss from there. Nader taught the defensive hero for Hood College against Howard Community College earlier tonight, just couldn't quite get there to save that one. GMUA is ahead 3-1. The George Mason team, they come into this game averaging just under 3.5 goals per game, the best in the Capital Division for any team. They are an offensive juggernaut. For Hood, trying to just make their way back into it. They actually come into this game playing a much more defensive style throughout the season. They're not as much of a high-scoring, high-octane team. And that one's going to be put in. Nader Tot gets credit for it. All caps on the assist. But I think this is just a case of George Mason being pushed up a little bit too high. Devin actually made a great save on it originally, but Nader Tot followed it up and taps it home. Good job by him to make sure to complete the play. You know, like making the catch, you got to complete the catch throughout the whole process going to the ground. And Nader Tot completed it all the way in to make the goal. And Hood College pulls one back to cut the GMU lead down to just one. JK comes right back, saved by Slammin. Follow-up shot by Titanium. That's going to be saved as well. Oh, excuse me, that's not saved. That's saved by his own teammate. Devin takes away a goal from his own team. That's almost as bad as an own goal, as he made a save for the opposing team. You can see some chat there as the ironic what a save there. Thankful for that. Played up, straight up into the air. Nader Tot helps it along to all caps, and all caps slams it home. Hood College ties the game at 3-3 with a minute and a half remaining. Nader Tot, great pass, all caps, bouncing it for the top corner, and then Devin, and you know, watching the replay, that one might actually be an own goal. That might have gone off the post if not for the intervention of Devin, who tips it in. So a few missed touches by George Mason, and Hood is taking advantage. This game is all tied at 3-3. Long shot there. Looks like it was more of a clearance than a shot. That one is going to be a shot off the back wall. Slammin follows it up. Slammin puts it in. And Hood College takes the lead. 3 straight good goals from Hood College. And right now, George Mason is just stunned by the turnaround by Hood. It seemed for sure that George Mason was just going to show why they've been so dominant all year long. And just like that, a few mistakes, Hood College is pouncing all over it. They are happy to take advantage of those mistakes. Slammin hits it back towards the middle. JK looking for his teammate. A good pass all the way upfield for Titanium, but Titanium just doesn't get the touch on it he wanted. All caps, slows it down, making sure to get the touch he wants, and it's just going to be played up. Now Titanium hits it back towards the middle, but cleared out by Hood. Hood those blue cars, they're playing very defensively right now, just packing the goal in, trying to make it impossible for George Mason to get one through. All caps able to put one forward, and JK does a great job. We've been talking all night about how when a team is down, they're trying to push everybody forward to find that game-tying goal, and George Mason able to still play good defense. JK shot, Nadertot saves again. How many times have I said that tonight? Nadertot with the save, Nadertot with the save. I'm just going to put it on a record player, just have it play over and over again to save my voice a little bit. Nadertot has been unbelievable on the defensive end for Hood College. And with 1 second left, GMU has to keep this ball in the air and try to find the goal, but it goes towards their own goal. JK does a great job of keeping it up in the air. Now he's got to get it all the way across the field. Devin, will hit it towards the back wall, but it falls, and Hood takes game 1 over the undefeated GMU A team. Wow. 4-3 in game 1. Slamming with 2 goals, 3 saves, all caps with 1 goal, 2 saves. And, I say Nadertot, he only made 1 save in that game. It seemed like a lot more, but it was a crucial one late. And Hood, I said before that any team at this capital level is capable of beating each other. Hood comes in with a 1-5 record going up against the 5-0 GMU. You would think that it would be one-sided, but no, it is Hood taking game 1. And once again, for the second time tonight, we are on absolute upset alert. Put on breaking news on the bottom ticker, as we have to make sure that this one gets watched all the way through. Hood College trying to just do a favor to everybody else at the top level of this division, trying to catch back up to to George Mason, especially for Nova, who just got done beating Howard. A win by Hood College, and wow, what a goal there. GMU just all over Hood. 3 shots in short succession, 2 of them go wide, but Hood, that were trying to go for some boost and thinking that they had a second to do so. The third player for George Mason wasn't going to miss, and that is an early lead once again for George Mason. But to finish my point from earlier, if Hood College can manage to put the win against George Mason, that would put George Mason and Nova in a tie for first place at the end of tonight, with the regular season coming to a close very shortly. Played into the corner. Devin has that one deflect off of him and back towards his own goal. All caps, he'll have a shot to try to get a shot off here. It is going to go just wide. JK picks up the boost and now will look to fly through the air. Doesn't get the touch though. He just doesn't quite get it with the power he was looking for. Devin tries to pass across for Titanium. He'll take the shot and just floats it up into the air. Devin puts it towards the middle. All caps, he's got a shot at a long one here. JK intercepts it before it has a chance to go towards Nadertot with the shot. Nadertot scores! Nadertot on the downward angle. A great pass by All Caps. A little bit fortunate that it went towards goal, but Nadertot, perfect place at the perfect time. A great shot by him, and Hood College ties game 2 up at 1-1. All Caps is able to pick up the second ball and hit it towards the end. Flipped up by George Mason. Now they're back on the attack, looking for something to go with it. JK flips it over the first man, but Slammin is there as the last man, and he makes the save. 3 minutes remaining. Nadertot goes across the field. Big demo by Nadertot, taking out JK. Another demo. 2 more demos. Demolition Derby once again here on the digital pitch. Titanium tries to just float it up through the air. JK on the follow-up. Towards the middle, that hit by Devin is going to be taken out by Nadertot. That teal car of his just comes flashing through. Slammin takes out Devin, and that is going to force George Mason to play back a little bit and just wait for their teammate to be alive before they can push forward again. Now it is going to be Nadertot trying to settle things down, looking to push the ball back into the orange zone because the ball has been in blue for so long. Finally, it's cleared out, but only for a second as Titanium hits it right back towards the Hood side of the field. Nader Tot, he does finally get a full clear. Doesn't quite get the touch he wanted on it. He was trying to just hit it towards the middle, maybe even hitting it off the side or back wall. But good defense by George Mason. Slammin will use the slingshot to hit it around. And that hit by Titanium gets into the net. JK gets up for it off the side wall. Titanium gets up for it, and look at the maneuverability. He manipulated the car so that the ball would just glance off the top of the car, aims it exactly where he wants to, into the top of the net. George Mason goes ahead once again, 2-1. 1:45 left. JK tries to just leave the pass, just like a little let off, but couldn't quite find his teammate on the pass. Slammin puts it towards the middle. Whole bunch of orange cards waiting for it. That was an easy save for George Mason. Nobody following up for Hood as they are all back trying to play defense. Nader Tot gets a good touch on that one to keep it away. Devin, pass towards the middle. Titanium, the give and go. Devin on the shot. All caps with the save. A beautifully set up give and go by George Mason. The pass back to Devin, who is slicing towards goal, but all caps read it perfectly and slammed the door shut on that one. 1 minute remaining. Hood trying to find a way to see if they can get the equalizer. George Mason trying to get the equalizer, but in the games as they are down 1-0, they need this one to send to a game 3. Titanium hits it, double tap off the crossbar, and cleared out. Hood puts it forward. Nader Tot up to the wall. JK clears it out. Titanium with the powerful clearance towards the middle. JK was sitting there waiting for it, was right there. Nader Tot, he has a chance. He flips up. Nader Tot does it. Nader Tot ties the game at 2-2 with 23 seconds left. What an individual effort by Nader Tot. A perfect dribbling. And once again, you see all caps just harassing Devin in the goal. Could not get a clean defensive play on it. I'm a fanboy for those plays. It gets me every single time to see the intelligence of being able to know that you're the best thing you can do for your team, and that is to just disrupt the defensive player. Slamming. Oh my goodness, he puts it in the top left corner. Hood, they were down 2-1 with just under a minute remaining. 2 quick goals, and now George Mason 12 seconds away from suffering their first loss of the season. Hood, in miraculous fashion, has come back, and it looks like they may have just upset the top team. There's 7 seconds left. George Mason, whoa, you've got to be kidding me. A game-tying goal with 5 seconds remaining. I got ahead of myself. The caster's curse. I was starting to talk about the game being over, but little did I know JK was going to come through with 5 seconds remaining to tie the game at 3-3. Of course. Why wouldn't this game go to overtime? It's just so good. I would guess we shouldn't speak too soon. There's still a chance here, and now can finally say for certain we are going into overtime. Again, overtime. Again, a close battle. Again, great action between two fantastic, talented teams. Titanium, and just 10 seconds in, George Mason finds the game winner, and Titanium was able to set it up and hammer it home into the open net. A misplay by Hood on the defensive end. Who is surprised? We are going to game 3. Every single match tonight has seen a game 3. This one is no exception. We deserve it. We as Rocket League fans, we as Mid-Atlantic Esports Conference fans deserve a game 3 to finish out tonight, and we are getting it. A great game there by Titanium. He gets the hat trick. We mentioned before, we're running out of hats. We're going to have to go borrow some. Going to walk around the neighborhood. Hey, who's got a hat? We've got too many hat tricks here. We've got to throw more into the ring. So here we go. It is 9:33 p.m. We have been casting for 2.5 hours. Every single game going to game 3. I wouldn't have it any other way. I could do this all night long. More Rocket League, especially if it's going to be this good. Game 3 comes down to the winner take all. 4:45 remaining. We are 15 seconds in. As we look for Hood to see if they can get the first goal. It's been George Mason that's been on the front foot for most of these games, but now Hood, they're trying to come at it with an aggressive approach. Titanium with the long shot. Titanium, keep following it up. He's looking for some support. GMU trying to just hang back, looking for that opening to pinch forward. JK, forward, kicks it across Titanium, and it's into the goal! Titanium puts it in, and GMU A takes the lead. That shot was going towards the middle of the goal. Slam and had the save originally, but the follow through just hammers it home, and George Mason again gets the first goal. 50-50 ball once again on the kickoff, goes towards the middle of the field. Hood forced to play on their back foot. JK sliced that shot over, just kind of chipped it over, couldn't quite hit it with the laces. I guess in this respect it would be like the fender would be the laces for soccer, but we still like laces. We're gonna stick with laces. Devin, he'll try to just flip it up. Nadertot under control, flips it up for himself. JK able to get in the way. Off the corner, slamming. He's gonna slam this one towards goal. But Devin does Devin things, and he rises up to make the save. Now he's going to go on the other end. Devin with a strong shot. That one's going to be knocked free. Put towards the middle again. Slamming. Weak touch to try to get the clearance out. Devin's got it. He's going to try to hit it low, but Nadertot's there for the save. JK back towards the middle. Tries to follow it up with a touch. It's going to be Devin hitting it towards the middle. JK flips it up for the shot. It's still bouncing awkwardly. Slamming. A key interception right as it was sitting on the Hood doorstep. All caps. Towards the corner. And flipped up. Titanium just will tap it up to himself. Another touch. Could he get a third one? And it's going to be JK with the shot. That goes off the corner. Just barely missing that one. Hood a little bit under pressure right now. Yes, I'm starting to sing Under Pressure in my head for all of those that were wondering. But we will try to stay focused on the game at hand. Slamming. Comes flying through. JK, nobody back for Hood. This is an open chance. Oh, JK sliced that one. He tried to hit it off the bottom of his car to just guide it into the open net and couldn't quite get the right touch. It just sliced wide. JK will be ruining that missed opportunity. All caps, trying to just hammer it forward, fighting through a couple of defenders. Eventually, the numbers went out for George Mason. A good save there by all caps. Nadertot suffers the demolition and trying to continue the clearance. Oh, it's going to be an open shot. Devin, he just slices under that one. Just couldn't quite get under, or excuse me, on top of it, and it will go back up. Bouncing awkwardly again. Devin gets a touch off the back wall, goes for the double touch. That one goes towards goal, but was never going to go on cage. Slamming. Has it taken away by Titanium. Battle of attrition again towards the middle of the field. Both teams just trying to jockey for position. Slamming will now try a long shot. Devin in a perfect spot to be able to read that one and hit the ball cleanly away from his net. Nadertot awkwardly trying to flip it around. Slamming will do a backflip, a little scorpion kick to save that one. Cars flying everywhere. JK with the shot. That's saved by all caps. Hood has got to try to get out of their own zone. They need a goal. They're under a minute remaining. They've got to find some way to get it forward. Off the crossbar. Saved again. Titanium had a chance to ice the game, but couldn't quite put it in. Nadertot hits towards the middle. A beautiful ball. Titanium is forced to just hit it awkwardly straight up. Nobody there for Hood to be able to follow up. 25 seconds remaining. It's going to come down to the final touches once again. Can Hood find it? Trying to find the equalizer. Nader Tot. A big demo by all caps. It opens up the middle of the field for Hood. But it's going to be Devin hitting it over. A save by all caps as Titanium was able to get a touchdown. 4 seconds. Can Hood find the miracle? They've got to hit it towards goal. It goes towards goal. Oh my God. JK has saved it. Nader Tot did it. He had should put the shot on goal. But JK with the game and match winning save. GMU A has won it. 2-1 in the game. 2-1 in the match. They remain undefeated as they pull off the reverse sweep to take the match. Wow! What a day of Rocket League. What a night. It has just been fantastic action all night long. Save the best for last, if you ask me, as that battle between Hood and George Mason was just fun. It was so close. All 3 games were right there. Opportunities for both teams. They both played well. You have to say that both teams, they had good rotations. They had good communication. You could just see how they're working together, good chemistry. But in the end, the talent of George Mason just wins out by that much, and they remain undefeated. They are 6-0 in conference play as we take a breath for the first time. We haven't had a chance all night long to really just breathe and reflect on exactly how lucky we were to watch such great action tonight.